Once again, it is on. What's going on, everybody? What's going on? Having a good day, evening, morning, noon, night, wherever you find this. Oh, yeah. DJ Bomber. DJ, got a question for you. Did you try to message me recently? Salute to you with the fist bump. Checks my pulse says, good morning, Wonder. What's up, Checks? What's up, Checks? Hope all is well. Fist bump too, fist bump. That's what we doing, fist bump. All right, fist bump. We're gonna start the day off fist bumping. Salute. Ben Jerry, aka General Shill. Yo, I don't think I've seen you before, Ben Jerry. Welcome to the Crypto Wonder. Welcome to the show, man. Oh, man. These names, y'all be cracking me up, man. Y'all be cracking me up. Ernie Savage, what's up? What's up, y'all? Firefighting 82. It's been a minute, man. Top of the day. Hope all is well, man. We got one of the generals in the community, in the gated community, Westcott Crypto in the building. Give it up for Westcott, y'all. Westcott putting work in the gated community. Can't even say the full thing anymore. Like, yo, it's a community. Nah, it went from a shanty town to a straight up gated community. Westcott, what's up? Yeah. He said yes on Twitter. Okay. Just wanted to make sure. Man. Yeah, man. Oh, you at work? Don't put the volume up too long because, I fly off the rails a lot. You know what I mean? But you're an adult. You do you. You know? Checks. I don't want you to get in trouble with the nonsense, my nonsense rhetoric. Like the other night, it was, the other night, man, I was, man, who cares? It's just what I do. You know what I mean? Some days I'm me. Other days I'm me. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I don't know, man. Just salute, man. Hope you're having a good day at work. Ben Jerry, aka General Shill. Yo, the name is fire, yo. That name is fire. Good morning. Haven't heard anything lately about Pulsechain. Hey. We gonna talk. We're gonna talk. You know what I mean? Like, we're gonna talk about it, For sure. Frank Kulo, salute. Yeah, that's a funny name, yo. Oh, that's a funny name, yo. Man, aka General Shill. I've been sub for a long time, just never online when you're like, oh man, I hear you. Appreciate your viewership. Appreciate your viewership. People, it depends on how things go. I may or may not drop a link. I don't know, because I do things how the spirit moves me, and of course you got obligations. You know what I'm saying? Like, I still gotta work. I got a job, y'all. I still work. You know what I mean? Salute to everybody who works. You know what I mean? Not work to shill or pillage through the community. Not work to rug or work to fleece. I'm talking about you having an honest job, yo. I don't care if you removing bottle caps off of soda bottles, or you got your own business. Salute to y'all. Salute. So it depends. Depends on what. Look, man, I already lost the chat, man. See, y'all got me rambling already. I forgot. Like, what am I talking? Oh yeah. All right. Firefighting 82 still around lurking. I see you, man. I see you, man. Hope all is well with everybody, with you and everyone here, y'all. Big GZ. What's good? Beat GZ. Yeah, you already. Yeah, man. Gated for padlock. Yeah, it's crazy. It's been crazy, man. Like, oh man, don't get me started on why the community's been gated, and you have to protect your own interests at this point. Like, and it's starting with your mental. You got to protect your own your mental health. The community starts with you. Like, my goodness, man, these people. You go to Twitter and you'll sometimes get caught up in some type of weird thing where you scrolling through your timeline and you have all kinds of weird messages thrown at you, like, yo, you gotta put that thing down and walk away and just remember, listen, man, this is all about you first and foremost, because the stuff you hear on Twitter, we're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about it because that's what inspired the title of this stream. It's Pulsechain Silent, right? We're going to really talk about it. Checks my pulse. You don't know. Yo, salute to Westcott and the good old Dr. Disciple. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, you pillaging through these streets, man. You literally pillaging through the streets, bro. Terrorizing the people in the streets, bro. That's what they were doing. I'm like, how y'all doing that? You don't realize Hex is down 99%? What y'all doing? You know, what y'all doing? Hex is down 99% and you out here having a good time? Y'all out here playing the Maxi anthem? What we doing? Huh? Come on, man. Can't be doing that. Yeah. Huh? No. Hex is down 99%. 99%. And y'all got the nerve, because you working people who got your own businesses, to be having a good time out here. We can't be doing. We're not doing that, son. We're not doing. Listen, man. No, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Be Weezy. It's time for me to go to work. I hear you, Be Weezy. Thank you for checking in, though. You know, like just even saying what's up is well appreciated, bruh. Be Weezy in the building. Enjoy your day at work, bruh, and everybody else. DJ Bomber gated and security guard. For real. Good security guards, not what happened in Toronto with Drizzy situation, man. Like, real good security guards. Not to say that his security wasn't, good, but like, we don't want security guards getting clapped either, man. Like, that's just crazy, man. They're supposed to do the clapping, not getting clapped at. That's woo. Check says he's the boss. He's a contractor. Fire. That means, you understand independence on some level, right? That's fire. That's fire. Hexagon lost in Asia. What's up? The best time to buy crypto is when nobody wanted it and it was the hardest to buy. Goat stream the other day. Oh, appreciate you, man. Appreciate you, Hexagon lost in Asia. Yeah, we're gonna talk about it, bro. We're gonna talk about it because we're still one day closer to the next all-time high for Hex, Pulsechain, PulseX, Inc. And we're gonna talk about it because there was something about some silence. I don't know if I don't know. I don't understand what is it, because people we're gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about it. Let me go through the chat real quick. But we're gonna talk about it, man, because Frank Kulo says, and the ice cream imagine puts a cherry. Yeah. That name General Shill, Ben Jerry, aka General Shill. For sure. DJ Hexagon, what's up? GM to you. You know, Grand Rising. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Be Weezy, we have made fun of this dude, but Bug did release a long tweet thread being positive about Pulsechain and the crypto space in general. I don't care what that dude put out. You know what I mean? I don't care what he put out ever. It's just that's that. That, you know, it don't matter to me, bruh. No, not in the front to you, Be Weezy. Yeah, you know. But I don't care what that guy puts out. He started a problem that it's a problem that he really can't finish, unfortunately, in my opinion. Right? Like, I'm gonna read your thing. We have made fun of this dude, but Bug did release a long tweet thread being positive about Pulsechain and the crypto space in general. Is because he was part of the problem. Okay? Yeah. You see, you put a thread out being positive, but the damage has already been done. You know what I mean? In my opinion, the damage has already been done, bro. All I could do is shake my head at this, right? This individual. Shake my head. Why now you want to be positive about Pulsechain? Why now? Right? You put a long tweet now. A year ago, you didn't have any long tweet. You had a 7-hour John. A 7-hour John that was recorded, spaces. 7 hours that was recorded and that you then erased. Or you had your worker erase. You know? We're going to talk about that too. Like, not as far as like focus solely on his, just I'm bringing that up because like, oh, what would you say? You know, was like an olive branch is done. There's no olive, nothing. You know what I mean? Like, I can't ever believe what that guy says, because when I gave him an opportunity by asking him a question on Twitter on what he meant, right, by a specific sentiment, a specific message he sent out on that recorded spaces, in other words, sent out to the world in the internet, he denied it. So it's quiet for him. From my perspective, it's quiet. It's quiet. That's one guy, yo. Like, let me tell y'all, man. Like, like, you know. And we're gonna build. I got my Pulsechain Telegram with about 3K members. It's called Pulsechain New Tokens. You could drop your live video links in there if you want. Oh, I appreciate that, yo. I didn't know you had a Telegram with 3K people. Oh, you building. Oh, you got a community. You got a community. Just salute to you. Just, you know, steer the people in a positive direction, man. If that's your Telegram, you are the head of your operation. So I aspire that you're doing the right thing by you and yours, bro. You know what I mean? But I appreciate the extending that, you know. DJ Hexagon says, got 2 jobs, engineer during the day and I'm sorry, I was gonna say, see my glasses, bro. I was gonna say steel auto parts at that. Shout out to DJ Dougie. I'm sorry, DJ Hexagon. I can't even talk. I just started and I can't even talk. I'm fumbling, folks. I'm fumbling already. I'm about to stop the stream and start all over. What's going on here? DJ Hexagon. Let me do this all over again. You got 2 jobs. Salute to that. engineer during the day and Deadpool at night. No. And he sells auto parts at night. Now, you get absolute salute to that. Absolute salute. How about that? Because you're getting it from your skills. You're not looking to launch a sacrifice. You know what I'm saying? Salute to you, man. You got that's 2 jobs. Hard-working people out here, man. And people not afraid to work. This is an example. Salute to DJ and Hexagon. This is an example right here. Checks my pulse. Said I work 6 or 7 days a week so I can DC. Look at this. You see? You see? You see? You see? This is why. You see? This is what I'm talking about. Is this vibe, this energy? This is what I get inspired by, because after this is just gonna make me want to say, yeah. I gotta go to work too. Like, yeah, man. You guys inspire me. You guys and gals inspire me, because this is why we here too. Like, yo, a lot of us, we get it through our employment, through our businesses, through what we do on our own time. We don't have to fleece the community for anything. Oh, man, that's wonderful. It's wonderful, man. DJ the 504 Grinder says, Wonder in the building. I'm headed down to Miami for work, so I'm not sure if I can hit any lives the next few weeks. Oh, man. Yo, we all got to keep working till our ship. There you go, man. Listen, man. Listen, you headed down to Miami for work. Check this out, bro. May your travel and your destination and everything you do in Miami be prosperous, bro. You know what I mean? Like, prosperous. Seriously. See, I enjoy this is great what's going on right now. What's happening right now is y'all are sharing that, you know, you guys and gals have to really do the work. You're doing the work. You're not having to do the work. You're actually doing you're either getting to work, you're at work, you're leaving work, you're working. Yo, give it up for that, man. Give it up for that. You see, this is part of the whole thing about sacrifice. When I say, like, the sacrifice we make outside of crypto, just because this is all sort of like an outlet. It's intangible. There's nothing physical here that we could touch until we cash out, right? It's the work that we do to get to this point, or the work that we do while we're dealing with everything online that matters, man. That's what feeds everything online. So that whatever we have working online can return the way that we're designed and developed to return in kind. I love that, y'all. I love how so few, the messages I've gotten here so far, that people are either grinding, leaving the grind, going to the grind, headed down to the grind, right? Serious people. It's not about lazy foolishness over here. Salute to y'all, man. Salute to y'all, bro. Salute to y'all. I'm delaying gratification as long as I have to. What's the other alternative? We have to work regardless. So may as well. My eyes, my glasses. See, I need to do a sacrifice for Crypto Wonders eyeglass prescription fund. So may as well try to spend it up. Let's try to speed it up with some crypto. I salute you, sir. I salute you. I salute you. And I might do a sacrifice fund for my eyeglasses. Because if people could do sacrifice fund for freedom to eat pizza and chopped cheese sandwiches, I could do a sacrifice fund for eyeglasses. I'm in crypto. Because look, I can't even read the thing that people leaving comments. I'm trying to highlight the comment, and I'm double talking and triple talking like I'm a sacrifice fund raiser, like I'm some kind of founder in this shanty town. That all I do is double talk and trip over my words and give people lies. That's why I can't even read the thing straight. This is not right. Corruption left and right, man. Come on, man. Look at my avatar. Look at my avatar. There's no lens in the avatar. You know why? Because I'm grinded. I need new specs. I need new specs. Westsky, it's not funny, bro. There's nothing funny about this. It's nothing funny. I don't see anything comical about my struggles. I don't know. You out here, you know, pillaging. You know, you terrorizing the streets, letting the people know that it's about the blessings are coming. Why are you doing that? Don't you see? Pulsechain and Pulsechain is under sack. Under sack, and y'all living your life like that. How you living your life? You didn't even grift the people. You didn't grift the people and do a sacrifice, and you laughing at me now, Wes? This is what we doing? Hexagon Lost in Asia says, easy for us to be here since launch, but participating in PLSX Pulsechain successfully is probably the hardest thing to do with crypto with the IFPS. Bang 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 bang. In the words of DGen Dougie, bang bang, bang bang, bang bang. That deserves a bang bang. And I wish I had a horn or some kind of thing in my whatever to make those sound effects. Yeah, man, that's part of this. We gonna talk about it. See, Hexagon Lost in Asia and the rest of y'all like way ahead. You know, it's way ahead. This is for the no corners. This message, right? It's easy for us who've been here since launch, but participating in Pulsechain successfully, PLSX2, is probably the hardest thing to do with crypto with the these no corners won't care about some IPFS. They're gonna look at that and be like, yo, what you doing to me? You trying to rug me? Like, you trying to help them out. They're gonna look at you crazy with the IPFS, right? Like, because there's so many hurdles we have to jump through. From $1 to PulseX, from $1 in our hand and converting that to a PulseX crypto transaction is hurdles, man. I don't care if you even got to go through change now. Okay, so change now. What do you need? You need some kind of credit card still? So if you don't have the credit card, you got to find your way to get that. You still got to jump through steps, right? That's crazy. That's true, man. That's true. That's true. Hexagon Lost in Asia said that, and he's also said, staking on Pulsechain is another beast as well. Ash, you ain't lying. You're not lying. You are not lying. DJ and Dougie says second job goes 100% direct deposit Coinbase for Matic. I then bridge Matic through Pulse LN for PLS. Wow. I hear you. See? You see the sacrifice? And look at the hurdles. And we just talked about hurdles. Look at the steps you got to go through just to get to PLS. And I'm sure it's going to streamline in a couple years, right? It's going to be a little bit more easy, a little bit more direct. But listen, look at all this, man. Goes direct to Coinbase. Coinbase is like the front guy and the exit guy. That's the toll. That's the toll. That's the gatekeeper for real. You got to get some approval from Coinbase. You got to give up your blood, your family lineage, right? You got to give everything. Your hair sample, right? And that's just to get approved. That's just to get approved. When you're finally approved and you do what you need to do, and now it's time to leave whatever you're doing to get out. And if you're not doing anything over the counter, right? You're not doing anything over the counter. You are praying praying that Coinbase don't block your money. This is the anxiety and stress levels that we go through, yo. They don't understand. These no coiners are not like us. They don't know what we go through. They don't know, and they don't. That's real world stuff, right? And then you got to deal with the shenanigans going on in the shanty town, right? Like it's left and right. You get bombarded in all types of angles, man. We're gonna talk about it though, real quick, man. Mr. Westcott, sir, salute. That's what DJ the 504 grinder. I saw you had a stream on my need to watch. I'll hit it up on my dog walk this evening. Thanks for you, Disciple and Wonder, for keeping me going over a year. Oh, for sure. ATX too, man. ATX, crypto, you know, remember, and Wales, when he used to just provide all kinds of, you know, macroeconomics, macro world alpha to scare the shit out of you. Yo, salute to all of us, man. So, yo, FOMO, what's going on, man? FOMO says, yo, he says, I grind during the day and live stream at night. 100%, man. Give it up for the grinding during the day and live streaming at night to FOMO. That's right, FOMO. He's also a content creator. Go give him a follow if you don't know. Go give him a follow on YouTube. I don't know your other channels on FOMO, but yeah, everybody go follow that guy. Long time veteran guy right here, y'all. I'm not talking about war. I'm talking about this crypto madness. You know what I'm saying? Never launched a coin either. I know, right? Never launched a coin either. And maybe we're the dumb ones. Maybe we are the suckers. Like, that's not even a flex, right? Never launched a coin. I think that's probably problematic. Like, that's another thing. See, it's too... Oh. Been around. Look. This is not a flex. Like, for me to say, yo, I've been in crypto since 2017. That means nothing. That means I didn't get it. I didn't get it for 7 years. That's not a flex, right? On top of that, I never launched a coin. I really didn't get it. I lost. You did L after L. That's 2 L's, y'all. So don't pay me any mind. I do not build, right? I do not build projects, right? I just try to build your spirit, huh? How about that? That's worth something, right? No value. Yeah, no. Yeah, that's how I build. I build the way I build, and I'm proud of it. So what? There's people in the streets, you know, having coffee and tea and celebrating. You know, with Hex 99% down, they work for a living. They got their own businesses, and they have the nerve to click up and share like good hope and good vibes on the internet to the community. There's people that doing that right now, yo. There's people that actually did that. Oh, man, what we doing, man? Ben and Jerry. He said, GoFundMe. I know, right? Crowdfunding. DJ 504 Grinder staying hostile. He said, General Shill is telling 504 the Grinder to stay in hostel in Miami Beach. Is unique accommodation for Americans because you share space. But you will meet people from all over the world. Was best experience he ever had. Wow, that's fire. That's fire. Yo, I need to really get into this topic, y'all. No, but I gotta read the people, because sometimes I talk and I don't have a chance to read y'all, like to give y'all that respect for even engaging with me and writing comments. So let me go through this. Let me do something a little different now. All right. DJ 504 says, I feel your pain. I have to use readers now for small print. Yeah, man. I forgot. Am I far-sighted or nearsighted? I'm both-sided. Because it's a problem both ways. Wonder, what's your cash app? I got... That's the least I could do for all the free content you provide me. Oh, bro. One day I'll put the cash app, man. One day I'll put the cash app, man. No worries, man. No worries. No look. It's gonna take a while for me to really get up to the where these guys like Post Nation got their production on fire, right? A lot of people got their production on fire, and I am lazy. I don't care. So it is what it is. But I know it also hampers innovation. And I understand that while I'm hampering innovation, I'm missing out on huge opportunity. Huge. Okay. Huge. I'm not either left or right, but I want to be in the shut up, Wanda. Shut up. Go to Zenny Optical for prescription glasses. They made in China, but quality for $40. Really? Oh, I didn't know. The medicine alone that they charge me for, the prescription medicine. Oh, do you want this? Do you want that? And do you want this? They see me come. Listen, hold on, folks. Hold on. This thing is very upsetting, right? It's very upsetting, right? Because I need, hey, you need you can't see, you can't do a lot. So the medicine alone is close to a rack. It's close to $1,000, right? And so I'm like, really? This is what we doing? And years ago, it wasn't like that. Ever since COVID, COVID. Oh. Anyway, so that's just for the medicine. And then they hit me with the frames. But then I'm union. So I'm like, all right, you got union glasses? All the union glasses are ugly. They're plastic, low quality. They remind me of the 3D glasses that you used to get in the movie theaters on the cereal boxes back in the days. Them things are poor quality. Imagine you paying $1,000 for medicine and $5 for the freaking frame. It don't make sense. So you have to invest something for the frame. And so you over a rack for some glasses, and you might need more than one because you never know. This is the thing. This is why I'm trying to get into the topic and not think about other things that's going to throw me off. Because you know what? Not today, Satan. We're going to be focused today. We're going to talk about, is Pulsechain silent? That's what we're going to talk about. Is Pulsechain really silent? Do y'all, let me just say, shout out to y'all. DJ Bomber, I see you. B Weezy, I see you. Yes, I see Hexagon Lost in Asia. All right. Let me say, is Pulsechain silent, y'all? Is Pulsechain really silent? Okay. Yesterday, in a glorious, wonderful day called Sunday, where yesterday there was a Spaces, right? Okay. I saw on the Spaces, one of the Spaces, same title, why is Pulsechain silent? So I clicked in, right? And I might have stayed in that Spaces maybe 12 minutes or so, 15 minutes. Listen. I'm listening to people talk. They talk. Okay, cool. They talk, And then hours later, there was a post that was circulating. About Pulsechain being silent. But in that post about Pulsechain being silent, it was kind of like, it was a little scathing. It was scathing, right? It meaning, the people who are very disappointed in Richard, they had their points on why Pulsechain is silent. Maybe because they were saying things like, maybe because dude raised $2.2 billion for unregistered security offering. These people are out of control, bro. Ah, I'm not saying they're wrong. I'm not saying they're right. I'm laughing because, right? The next point was something like tens of millions of dollars were raised by founders who had no track record, right? There was a couple farms that were put out soon after Pulsechain launched that got pulled in a week, and there's been no explanation, right? So there's a bunch of different things that the post had, right? Is Pulsechain silent? Is Pulsechain silent? And very much like they displeased with PulseX, saying how PulseX, there was a bug in PulseX. I remember that too. Like there was a bug, right? No fees were given. No one was getting any fees if you providing liquidity on PulseX coming out because there was a bug. Whatever you thought you were getting, it was actually 100% or whatever was getting burned, and it wasn't going to anybody who was providing liquidity. So they came out with V2 to address the thing. I remember this. And I remember even RH sending a tweet out saying, like, why didn't anybody discover this? Meanwhile, there was a whole testnet period. And it was discovered. It just, I don't know, like, in other words, it was discovered, but for some reason, he was asking after the whole thing launched, why didn't anybody discover it? Meanwhile, it was discovered years prior, like a year or two, a year and a half prior. Among other things, my whole point is, first of all, I've been one who's also critical of Richard, and not without good reason, in my opinion. And I know nobody's perfect. Like, people, come on, man. Nobody out here is perfect. If you could do a better job, you do it, kind of situation, right? Like, because after a while, it's just me. I'm just talking. I don't even develop. I'm talking, crying about some prescription glasses. I don't, you know what I mean? Like, I ain't launched no damn coin, nothing. I ain't do none of that. So I'm thinking, Pulsechain silent. Is Pulsechain silent? Is Pulsechain silent? It's been 15 months since this thing launched, right? How many coins are on this chain, right? How many communities with their own projects have been sounding the alarm for 15 months, huh? How many streamers stream about the RH core coins? Not many of us, but those of us who do have been doing it for the whole 15 months, huh? Right? How many of us have gotten into drama? And how much, not even how many of us have gotten into drama, how much drama has there been on Pulsechain? You've always seen people getting exposed. Screenshots after screenshots, all kinds of stuff going on. Tell me about, how is the thing quiet? You know what they're talking about when you talk about quiet? It's price performance. If you're talking price performance, you still crying about some 99% down, and the thing is 60, 70, 75% under SAC price. Oh, and you call that, silent? You call that silent? Okay, I can kind of understand. But people are not silent. Like the chain, can it make noise? No, they interpret its performance, green candles, by, I guess, it being loud, and red candles meaning like silent or crying or very little news about what? Not silence, what? Like what? Upgrades? Nobody really cares about no damn upgrade. There's been, I'm not gonna say nobody cares, but you understand, like, what are you talking about? This has been the noisiest shanty town that I know. The noisiest crypto shanty town in the world. Are you crazy? Y'all crazy? You got, people up fighting each other loud and proud. They don't care if they're wrong and strong. How is Pulsechain silent? Are you kidding me? Within the communities on the chain, there's nothing silent. There's nothing been silent. Even the haters of Richard Hart themselves, you look at their avatar, you look at their profiles, you look at their whatever profile pic they have, they will hate Richard and have hex in their names. They will hate Richard and their logos will be nothing but Pulsechain colors. They will hate Richard and still be on Pulsechain and talk about it. And there's been spaces damn near every. Tell me how y'all are talking about some Pulsechain being silent. You see like, folks, bruh, like, is it me? Is it because I'm Generation X and I just don't get it? You know, I'm close to the boomer. Some of y'all don't care. You just lump me in the boomer. Okay, I'm boomer who don't know how to onboard. Like, what do we, huh? What? Yo, these people are, why do so many people act in such an insufferable way? But you know what, this is what I get. This is what I get for messing around with Twitter. That's what I get. Because Twitter, if you mess around, you find yourself getting involved with some type of weirdo narratives and unnecessary conspiracy theories and maybe even rabbit holes. Some may have validity, but guess what? There's no perfect situation. There's no perfect situation. You know what I mean? Richard isn't God. You know? And neither is anyone else. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I know the prices suck. I understand the prices are trash. They are. Okay. But you mean there's no activity taking place? You could say the volume. Okay, yeah. So there's $10 a day that's being traded on $10 a day in volume that's being traded on Pulsechain. Okay, if you want to call that silent, I understand. I definitely understand. Prices have been wrecked for 15 months for the main core coins. I get it. For the main native chain, gas coin, Pulsechain, Pulsex down, all that, and that's the representation that symbolizes silence for you. I get it. Is Pulsechain silent? Richard can't stream like he used to, quote unquote, can't stream or hasn't streamed. And so he's not, right? His presence online has changed considerably. If that's what a thing of silence, I get it. And I get the opposing view too, that he tweets all the time. And the people were saying that in addition to the 2.2 billion he raised, he issues all these tweets that you can't even reply to. And he went as further to say that, the messages in his tweets are sometimes they're not coherent, but you can't even reply to them. Okay, if that's an idea of Pulsechain being silent, I could see that, but like, nah, I'm not gonna agree with that, like 100% not. No, I'm not gonna agree with the fact that the chain is necessarily silent. Everything is still down. The markets are doing what the markets do, right? We're still waiting for the outcome for this weird investigation they got against Richard. The SEC people still waiting for that. Waiting for the bull market to really show its horns, right? Like, yeah, it's a fork of Ethereum, sure, and it's not like it's gonna dissolve and disappear. So, and people are loud, like, folks. We do streams, music, merchandise. Motherfuckers go on tour. Excuse my language, but we all adults. People go on tour. Where's the quiet? Where's the silence? I don't understand. Like, you know what I mean? Like, even folks you would identify as the opposition, they go on spaces and it's all the time. How is it? I don't know. It's just maybe people just possibly misuse the words, misuse what they're saying. I don't know. They use the wrong words to convey whatever they were thinking or maybe even feeling. Because most of this is all emotions, all emotionally driven, in my opinion. How you feel will dictate what you do in these markets. You know, some blame Richard for everything, everything, and they stick around. You know, you got accounts going after people, they're going after communities, right? You got people going after people, communities going after communities. You got communities pushing the whole ecosystem. They pushing it. They're going on other spaces. They're going on other communities. They're doing a bunch of different things. I don't know about some silence. Again, maybe it's because of the price. Maybe it's because of the price. You know? And that's the thing too. Mexican loss in Asia says 214,500 transactions on Pulsechain today. GoPulse.com. According to GoPulse, oh wow, almost 1.1 million active on Pulsechain. You see, this is what I mean. When people are talking about silence, is it because they're feeling emotional? I think that's what it is. Because even the post that the guy put up, the timeline going at Richard and everything Richard related on the Pulsechain, that just seemed, some of it you could say, yes, these are events that actually occurred. The whole EHex debacle, yeah, that actually occurred. And after he made a post about it, people sold EHex. That's like events that took place. He's right. I get it. Man, if I had the thing, I would read it, the post. He's right. But a lot of it is emotionally charged too. What I'm saying is like the whole silence part, because look, like the gentleman, like the person said here, 200 hexagon loss in Asia said 214,500 transactions on Pulsechain today. According to GoPulse.com, almost 1.1 million active on Pulsechain. 1.1 million accounts. And this is just 15 months in, with red candles everywhere. Everyone's charts down today. Like, this is why, and this is the thing too. Like, I look at it like this is just an opportunity for people to really see something and understand what's available here and execute. Take advantage. Do something or not. That's what this time is for. That's what is, it's his opportunity to either take advantage or ignore and move on. But to cry incessantly, complain, what does that do for your well-being? What does that do for your bags? What does that do for your sanity, right? Folks continuously want to just, I don't understand what the mental struggles, because after a while, if you can't deal with it, no one's forcing you to deal to what's there to even feel like you have to deal with? Like, why put yourselves through that? It's Pulsechain Silent. What? You really huh? You can't be Like maybe it's a false engagement. Someone was bored, just put it out there. They wanted, maybe it was like a cope session, right? Something like to talk, a support group situation, because people have their own ways of dealing with things and managing issues. I get that. I get it. So she got 1.1 million people active on Pulsechain. That's 1.1 million active. That's activity. That's people active. What is it? 214,500 transactions like that. It's not 2 million, but it's also not 20 transactions. Like, and the thing about it too is, even if people who hate Pulsechain, as the time goes by, people find themselves hating the chain more. The fact that you're even talking about it, the fact that you're even tweeting about it, the fact that you're even sending these messages out consistently shows that you're doing some form of marketing. You're outbound messaging, doing all that weird stuff. You're telling the world, hey, listen, this chain ain't worth nothing, but you're on the chain. You're telling the world in some shape, form, or fashion. You're selling, provoking somebody else to do a screenshot and then put it on a timeline and generate engagement farming and comments and all this thing, and creating a spaces and people doing their own posts about it. And now Crypto Wonders talking about it. And where's the silence? You see, like, where's the silence? Yo, be afraid. Like, folks don't know what they have until it's gone. Like, folks don't know. Be careful what you ask for, because you just might get it. And when you get it, you may not like it. You may not like what you get. Is Pulsechain silent? Yo, step out, get over your feelings. Like, listen, man, we work. Some of us work. We don't live off this, like, to the point where, oh man, this is what pay the bill, or let me find another clever idea to shill to my community to take advantage of the folks. Like, because I don't want to work. I feel like I'm entitled for the community to pay for my lifestyle. That is how, I don't care if they admit it or not, that is how many influencers in the community have been operating this past year and change. Because we see how they were operating in 2021 versus now. 2021, people were like, oh no, I could do this, I could do that, I could do this. I don't need donations, I don't need that, I don't need the support. And if I do get donations, blah, 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 it's going to go back into EHex, because we didn't have Pulsechain back in 21. So now, oh, I'm doing this launch for this event I'm trying to have for the community, and doing a sacrifice so people can prove how crypto astute they are, how much of a crypto revolutionary they are. So I'm doing this, launching this sacrifice, this and that. But why are you doing that if 3 years ago you didn't have to do that? Is it because 3 years ago was the height of the bull market and you didn't prepare for this 3-year long lag? And so now you don't want to work. You find yourself in a bit of a pickle. You find yourself in a bad situation. So you want to leverage your popularity, right? You want to leverage your fake influence, right? You want to, it's not even fake because people actually giving money. So you want to leverage your influence, misuse the gifts that you were given by the creator to take advantage of people so that they could pay your rent. Now, things like that, I could see that being very like annoying and upsetting. I could see. And it's not about don't hate the player, hate the game. It ain't about that. It's not about that. It's because people double talk. Again, if someone was genuine, honest enough and say, listen, I really don't want to work. Listen, guys, I'm trying to be as transparent as possible. I don't want to work for whatever reasons. Can you guys support the work that he's done, the work that she's done online by giving donations? I think that would garner more respect than pretending that you something else and then present that, oh, now all of a sudden you asking, damn near begging, because it appears that this whole notion of people retiring forced them to not be in a state of desperation because they can't stay in a state of retirement, right? They cannot remain in a state of retirement because the money's running out. The money ran out. And these things will continue to go on, will continue because the internet doesn't forget. And this is part of the thing that you hear all the time. Even I'll talk about it. So how is Pulsechain silent? Like, because the activities of the people and the actual chain, two different things. The people and the chain, the people and these crypto coins, projects, blockchains, dexes, whatever you want to call it, two separate things. But we need the people to utilize these things so that it could work for us. And it's the people, us, who are human beings who get involved and we mess things up. Why? Because we're simply not perfect. But there's nothing to me that's really silent like that. You know, if this was a situation, it's nothing for me that's silent like that as far as on Pulsechain. If it was a situation where every time, you know, I go live and it's nothing but bots and a nondescript profiles that commenting on my feed, then I would have some concern. If I went on Twitter and I launched a couple posts and all I've seen is just, you know, profiles that don't have pictures, profiles that not following anybody and they're only following one or two people, and that's all I'm getting as far as people who comment, I'd be a little bit more concerned and say, oh wait, something funny is going on over here, right? If when you're doing transactions on the chain, you consistently get front ran, or you got to pay all these exorbitantly high fees, and you know, everything is super costly on Pulsechain, then I'd be a little concerned, like, oh yeah, this is silent because of certain crazy reasons going on right here. But even those who've complained about Rich's performance or lack of, and some of the activities that's been taken on the chain by, you know, fake founders who are not fake because they got the millions and their projects have, you know, yielded piss poor results, right? A bunch of different things took place. It hasn't been kept quiet. It hasn't been kept quiet. Like, maybe on a social level, everything is loud, but you know, as far as crypto and the, you know, nah, but there's activity taking place on the chain. There's volume, there's something. It's not like those two dead ghost chains that forked off Ethereum back in 22. It's not like that. That's silence. Those are examples of, So many other blockchains right now in crypto. Yeah, it's quiet. It's crickets, but not here. Like folks, you gotta think, man. Step outside yourselves and zoom out. Look at the big picture. Take a look back if you care, and see what's happened between May 2023 and the end of July 24. And you tell me how silent things have been. Motherfuckers raise money for some amicus brief. How many amicus brief? Donations after donations, Like I said, the conferences, tours, international tours. What silence are we talking about? You always find there's something going on. Streamers, spaces, every day, whether you fuck with these people or you don't. Right? Video after video. Even communities, there's communities that have been actively, like they're like us, but they're doing them. In other words, when I say they're like us, like for example, RH Maxis, right? Okay, you got other communities out here that they're just as committed to whatever they got going on, but they're not RH Maxis. They're Maxis and whatever they got going on, and have been loud and vocal. So how's this shit quiet? What are you talking about? It's just solely price performance. That's all. Like, come on, man. You know? Look at that. Look at that. Look at the numbers Mexican loss in Asia is dropping, y'all. Look at the numbers. $12 million on posted locked in various protocols, but it's quiet. It's silent. 130 billion pulse used for gas today. It's so quiet on Pulsechain. It's so quiet. 931 billion Pulsex, 4.6% of total value supply burned. Deflationary. Man, that's so quiet, man. I mean, it's so quiet. It's not even funny. And DJ Bomber says it'll be silent till we get single-sided say they single-sided staking. Oh man. B Weezy says the account Ben Sierra on Twitter always posting hex staking on both chains still happens in plentiful amount. You see, that's what I'm saying. People are just stuck in their own perspective, their own narrow, I don't know, in their feelings. Folks are just stuck in their feelings right now. Like, I saw why is Pulsechain silent? I looked at it, I'm like, huh? Right? Like, huh? It's about perspective. That's doom and gloom type feeling to me, man. I don't live like that. I don't live in doom and gloom. Like, you know, I'm glass half full person. That's just me. Mexican loss in Asia says, oh yes, people are still staking. Yeah, man. Like, even on EHex, like, and then that's noisy as hell too, because look, EHex is still EHex didn't disappear. That's something that you got to deal with. Grown man bars, something you got to deal with. Shout out to T-Rex. Still got to deal with EHex. No matter how many fabricated lies, it don't hold a candle to this real-ish. That's not what he says verbatim, but something close to that. Shout out to T-Rex. But EHex, like that whole, like that thing in March, it just blew up. Like, dude gotta understand what that did too, bro. Like, Richard Hart, you gotta understand what sending that tweet out did to the freaking community too. Like, you gotta understand. Yeah, I know you sent it out in August too. That was the first tweet you sent in August that the people, the market decided. Yeah, I get it. But you have to also understand the effects of what your announcement has done. Also, March of this year with the same EHex narrative, y'all. You gotta understand. And this is the thing. This again. So is it silent? Has it been silent? I don't care. 4 months ago, we talking about it still. People are not, folks, get over yourselves, please. Like, and if you can't deal, just leave this thing alone because it's borderline unhealthy. I'm not a doctor or clinician, but it's borderline. It's just y'all wilding, y'all bugging out. Like, leave it alone. Go breathe. Go outside and breathe. Inhale some of God. Open the window. Allow God to come in. Like, what are y'all doing, man? Seriously. Getting into a spaces like a support group and crying, and then after when that's done, you back to woe is me, or did you feel better? Hopefully you felt better. And then another person in the community drops the Pulsechain reasons why he feels the chain is silent or not, and dropped like 90 to 95% of what he wrote. I kind of agree with. I can't even lie. 90 to 95% I kind of agree with. But at the same time, I'm like, there's no perfect situation. I don't know everything, but I'm not going to be all woe is me or conundrum, sad, depressed. Got no time for that. It's not that deep. People got to chill, like relax, live life. Go run, go running, go, walking, go read something, go experience the world. Go to the store and meet somebody who you find attractive. Strike up a conversation about some DeFi. But before you speak about DeFi, talk about the money situation and how crazy it is, and how expensive it was for you to buy that loaf of bread. They'll understand if they're down to earth. And once you got that going on, you say, oh, yeah. By the way, what you know about crypto? Oh, crypto, the thing that Donald Trump was talking about to the moon, something like that. And before you know it, right? You got the number, you exchange socials, and then boom, you live in life. Enjoying somebody's company. And many people are alone out here, y'all. All they got is the internet. And then you tap into the internet and it's just this feeling of depression. Like, come on, bro. That's not healthy. That's not good. Don't be the reason someone goes out and hurts themselves even more because of a message you said. You know what I mean? Like, people are weird out here, man. This is already difficult enough. It's already hard enough trying to understand what you're even doing in this crypto thing. And for people to talk about crypto, Pulsechain silent, and blaming Rich and blaming everybody else but them. When he put the message out about the whole EHex debacle, people sold. People decided to sell and panic and become afraid and this and that and sell. Just like folks have been selling now since last summer. 100, I'll never forget when I saw it. 140 billion Pulse X sold last summer after the whole thing about discovering there's not going to be single-sided staking or whatever. 140 billion, and once, boom, 140 billion Pulse X. Because people in their feelings or whatever, this is what you find. You're going to find that. But they blame, it's easy to blame somebody instead of looking in the mirror. I don't see how people could keep get caught up in. That's why your well-being is paramount. Your well-being at all times is paramount. Take account of how you feel, how you're doing, what's going on with your health overall. Because exposing yourself to nonsense on Twitter, especially Twitter, because that's as close to real time as things can be. Then you got these spaces, things going on, and people spitting shit that you don't even care to hear, and it could alter how you feel in your mood, because these things are designed that way to do that, to keep you addicted and coming back, right? So you could get hits of dopamine and then depression, and then it's like this thing becomes your abuser and you keep going back for more, right? You don't need that type of social engineering in your life. You don't need that. Socially engineer yourself from detached from some of these things, man, because it's not going to help. It's not going to help you one way or another. These people, it's like you can't be aware of everything that's going on at one time. Some of us, like, you might like a bunch of different coins and hope that a bunch of them hit, or maybe one out of a lot hit, because you have this dream or idea that you don't want to miss out on anything. But how do you get a chance to figure out what everything is going on at all the time? That doesn't work that way. That's not life. That's not realistic, right? You can only focus at one thing at a time. I don't care how well you think you can multitask, right? So if you're listening to 100 different perspectives and you think you can multitask and handle 100 different points of view, right? You're going to end up scatterbrained because you're not focusing on any one thing. You're trying to focus. Your thing is distracted. You're splintered, right? Your focus is divided. Like, you don't want to do anything after a while. You short circuit. You're going to glitch out and be like, "I'll forget it all then." And for what? Because you're hearing, not only are you hearing 100 different perspectives, for example, but you might be listening to all these different points of view that don't support what you may feel. And that may be a good thing, but it depends. Because what if it's not a good thing? And what if the messages that you're listening to are wrong? And then what? You're going to feel down, feel miserable, and want to probably like leave, do something that you'll regret down the line. And for what? Because someone believes and said that some pulse chain is silent. Why is it silent? Yo, I tell you, man, all you could do is shake your head. There's a great deal of emotional immaturity out here, y'all. Make no mistake about it. Because these markets are driven with how you feel, a lot of people are not mature enough to handle their feelings. When things arise, they don't know how to handle it. They don't know. Rationality goes out the window, right? They're already upset. Their heartbeat is racing and they're panicking. And it's just, when is it the best decision for you to do something? When you're calm or when you're in a tizzy, all flustered and frazzled? When is the best decision for you to do something? When cooler heads prevail, or when you're pissed off and emotionally charged and you think like you Superman, that if you punch a wall, that you really gonna punch a hole through the wall? No, you might break your hand. You know what I mean? Like, great deal of immaturity here. This is why I salute. Listen, man, all y'all good people. Amicus Glizzy. Yo, Mexican lost in Asia. What is wrong with y'all, man? Yo, what is wrong with y'all, man? What's wrong with y'all, man? No, we can't be like this, man. What is wrong with y'all, man? Text my boss says price of tokens are irrelevant right now. Total coins accumulated should be the focus. Once these tokens were hard to accumulate, yeah, money wise, and soon will be again, for sure. But it's that outlook that people dismiss. They're quick to dismiss it. Even folks who've been here for a while, they get caught in this narrative that Richard is just got $2 billion and you mad about it still. Yo, what can you do about it? It's nothing you could do. You agreed to fucking do the sacrifice. Excuse my language. You understand? Why are you still mad? I don't understand that. Like, you didn't have to do anything. You didn't have to do anything. You gave it up. You could have not. You know what? The thing about it, that's painful for them. That's hurtful for those people that keep talking about how he raised $2 billion. If they participated, right? And then the chain launched and it's been under sack price for over a year. Okay. You could have held on to your bread, right? You could have held on, right? Yeah, you could easily say that. You could have, shoulda, woulda. You can't change what's already been done. How many times are you gonna bitch about the same thing? Huh? How many times you gonna bitch about the same thing? Like, the dude don't care to quell your feelings, to temper your emotions. Nobody cares. In the real large world, nobody cares in crypto how we feel. SEC just want to get paid. He wants to see if Richard is in trouble and either do whatever they do for punitive damages. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. If there's anything there. Look what they did to CZ. Not only did they throw his ass in jail, but they charged him $4 billion. A ticket. They gave him, yo, Changpeng Zhao. Okay. We find you guilty. You're not only going to do 4 months in jail, but you're going to pay this $4 billion ticket. It wasn't about feelings. It was about business. These people, like, you know, yeah, it's annoying that all these people came and got all these sacrifice monies and stuff like that, but they do sucker shit. Suckers are going to do sucker shit. What did you learn from that? A bunch of nobodies came in. You absolutely right. A bunch of nobodies came in and professed to be thought leaders, won the charm and the confidence of the people, launched bum-ass projects, got money, got your attention, built their popularity off the backs of their viewers and supporters. Yeah, none of them I trust personally. None of them I did trust since they came on the scene. Because I learned from the previous ICOs, from previous experiences, from previous, right, crypto things that I've lived through. So nobody here is gonna earn nothing of my nothing. Like, but that's me. But I'm not gonna keep crying every blood clot day. Like, yo, every day. Yo, this one got to how many millions sacrifice can you? Millions of sacrifice, millions of sacrifice. Can you believe? Millions of sacrifice. Can you believe? Millions of that's. You're crazy. You're going crazy. You're driving yourself sick. Huh? Who are you helping? You're definitely not helping anyone's charts complaining about these bum-ass founders who were good for nothing, who came on the scene and raised hundreds of millions of dollars off the people. Complaining about them every day is not changing anything or presenting any benefit to the entire Pulse chain. What benefit is it doing? What has it done? What has it brought? Complaining about them. They suck. They're pieces of shit. All of them. 100%. But what has crying about them? What has that done to help the people who at least sacrifice, who regret it, become whole? You know? Then you're watching weirdo activities take place, right? Folks are like this is what I'm saying, but see, this is what takes place. We have all these things that's going on, but Pulse chain is silent. You got communities that go on spaces daily, yo, talking shit about Richard Hart and Pulsechain. But Pulsechain is silent. They're marketing. We're marketing at minimum. And I'm not even a marketer. But I by default, just talking about this is a form of marketing. So you talk about even content creators, they want to just sometimes attack the narrative. They want to, shift the focus to, let's say, a blogger like myself and say, we've built nothing. Bullshit. We built your confidence to trust in yourself. You think I care about anybody thinking I'm building nothing when I understand better? I understand better. If for 3 years I've been talking about certain subject, 3 years, a certain subject, I understand that the message that I've been building is supposed to affirm a series of messages to the listener. The messages that I've not been building but delivering. Supposed to take root in a person's psyche to help them first and foremost, always remember to trust and take care of themselves first and not be misled, not be persuaded, dissuaded, right? Steered, and just give away your confidence to people who do not have your best interests in heart and in mind. But they'll tell me I'm not building. It's whatever. I just don't build like you. It doesn't move me in any way. Right? But they'll say the same thing. The same argument, the same everything, the same thing. When are you gonna put things down and go outside and breathe in some God and drink some fresh H2O, right? And do some exercises, or go to a doctor and get the pain that you felt in your arm checked out, huh? Or just get your annual physical, huh? You don't want to know what's going on with yourself that way? Maybe you should, to avoid possibly something that might happen down the line, so that you'll be in good shape when the gains do come and you could enjoy it. Be strong, huh? Like live. You know what people do? They live on the internet. They'll live on the internet, y'all. Too much of anything is not good for you. If you boning, you having sex all the time, too much of anything is not good for you. You eating all the time, too much of anything is not good for you. You drinking water, too much of anything is not good to you. You talking shit on the spaces, hours, every day, too much of anything is not good for you. Imagine me streaming 10 hours a day. Too much of anything is not good for you. Bruh, what are we doing? Pulsechain is Pulsechain Silent. Bruh, I hope I made myself clear that I think that's the furthest thing from the truth. Sure, prices are down. There's mostly red candles all over the place. Right? People are pissed off, feel disappointed, might even feel like they got rugged. But silent? Mm, mm, mm. Us millennials and Gen Z guys are too emotional. Wonder, yo. I pray that the millennials and the Gen Z just y'all get it together, please. And I say that respectfully. Like, get it together. You all are representing the future. Man, y'all can't be soft in life and hardcore on the internet. That don't work. Because that's the energy y'all give off. Not just you, not you, B Weezy. I'm not getting at you personally. But the millennials are so driven, so aggressive, so tough on the internet. And in life, it's straight pantyhose. I don't understand, y'all. I didn't do that. You didn't come from that. You came from some hardcore generation, y'all. We didn't spawn. We shouldn't be spawning pantyhose and ruffles and truffle and stiletto shit. Come on, bruh. Like, you got millennials that talk tough online, and in real life, nobody cares because they're not tough. You could tell. You get online and you become anything you want to be, and in real life, you're not that. So you come online to escape because in the real world, no one give a fuck. But online, you got the biggest presence because you're an entertainer. You entertain people. Folks don't take you serious like that. Some people think they're bigger than what they really are. Y'all got to toughen up, man. Yeah, I understand. Generation X, we fucked up a lot of shit for y'all. We broke a lot of plates and leaving it for y'all to fix. Yeah, but we did a lot of right things as well. A lot, man. Some of y'all don't know what it's like to work when you're 8 years old, 9 years old, 10 years old, all the way through your entire adult life. You don't know what that's like. Pray that you never have to even experience realities like that. I was 12 when I got my first job, yo. 12 and haven't stopped. 12, yo. That's crazy, right? Modern day, you look at a 12-year-old, like they don't even have work ethic to do that. No lemonade stands and shit like that, man. The hustle was different for us. You guys got microwave, all kinds of shit given to you at your fingertips. Like, man, with the potential to make great things happen. But where's the work ethic? Where's the drive, man? You know? Like your hardcore spirit on the internet and real life isn't matching. It's not. You're a tough guy or tough lady, tough cookies online, die-hard, aggressive, hardcore individuals online, but in life is quiet. What's that? What's that? Come on, man. Like, you find it even on the internet. That's why I don't take a lot of people serious online like that. You know, especially in this community, I don't take many people serious. A lot of people lost my like, I thought a lot of people in this community were different. I thought they were different. I really, really did. And I was wrong. I thought a lot of people were different in this community, yo. Yeah, and that's true. Like, Big GZ says the rents are due, but yeah, for the people that, you know, wanna fleece off their community and have their community, you know, support their lifestyle, man. These people crazy, man. I'm so behind in this thing. Twitter isn't the block. It's not the blockchain. It's not the blockchain. Hexagon law. I saw that earlier. The amicus glizzies. You out of control, bro. Mexican loss in Asia is out of control with the amicus glizzies, man. Ask them what does Cardano do. Right. You know, people weird, man. You have some folks, man, that you could tell in their eyes, like those of us who show, like I have an avatar, whatever. And those people who like show their faces and then will tell you that, let's say, okay, they show their face and they're talking to the community. You could tell some people that there's something sketchy, right? When you get that inclination, when you feel that intuition about somebody being sketchy because they decide to show their face and they're talking, and it's something that you feel that's just not right, not adding up, pay attention to that. Because just because someone shows their face doesn't mean they deserve your trust. That argument's never made sense to me as either. Yeah, I understand when you're anonymous or you don't want to show your face like this and that, it breeds concern. Like folks are like, who are you? This and that. But I'm just talking. You don't have to believe me, right? You don't have to believe me. But it doesn't mean that the person who does show their face are on the level either. How many people showed their face and turned out to be pieces of shit? And actively to this day. But some want to tell you that Pulsechain is silent. Some want to let you believe that Pulsechain is silent. Right? You have different accounts that have been exposing all this expose. This grifter, that scammer, right? These rug pullers, these crooks. All year, all 15 months. But Pulsechain is silent. Even outside the community, ETH bros are mad at price performance. Even with man. Like it's just folks, just people like their own echo chamber, man. Even the Trump family stated RH is innocent. That's what's up, Christopher? What's going on? As above, so below. What's up? What's happening? No, you're not late to the stream, man. You know nothing. I'm not doing anything, man. Just talking crap. Hope all is well. Hope all is well. Trump even said, change the money, change the world. Like Richie said, yeah. But Trump, bruh, don't get me started with Trump, man. Trump, I don't trust him. I don't trust any politician. I don't trust any of them. They'll say whatever they want to get your vote. You know what I mean? Like I don't trust any politician at all. They get equal smoke from me. Equal. My smoke for politicians do not discriminate at all. It's annoying. They annoy me. They've been lying since I could remember. Every single one of them just lie. That's what they do. They get paid they living liars on salary. They're liars. I don't like them. I don't like them at all. And I don't care about any of their involvement with crypto. It don't mean shit to me. It actually raises concern because crypto wasn't for them, even though they're people too, but you get what I'm saying. They represent the status quo and it's fuck them all day. I don't care. I don't care about none of that. You know, don't impede, do not interfere and impede with our opportunity to enjoy our rewards. And what do? They want to consistently impede. That's what bothers me about them, yo. You still got to deal with you know, third parties like Coinbase or wherever else, however you off-board, on-board. You still got to deal with them. And it's annoying. It's annoying. Because the day Coinbase tells you, like back in the days, they used to always halt transactions, halt withdrawals, halt anything you wanted to do and have you stuck. And that's a crazy position to be in, man. And I don't care about what these politicians got come to. Oh, yeah, they crypto, this, crypto, that. That wasn't what he was singing 2-3 years ago. Trump. He wasn't saying that 3 years ago. That dude was against Bitcoin, right? It was against it, 100%. Said it out loud. It was like, oh, Bitcoin got to be destroyed. We have to stop that. The dollar is the #1 world reserve currency, and we need to keep it that way, like that. And all of a sudden, 3 years, because you want vote, it's all Bitcoin, this, that, and that. Like, you updated your worldview. You pushing 80 years old, and your whole thing just changed, transformed. No, you want the votes. You want the votes. Don't fall victim to the double talk these people like to do, man. They're experts at that. That's what they do. He's a businessman. He's a businessman, you know, businessman. You want the bag. You don't want the people to have the bag. These people don't want you and I to have the Larry Fink and all grayscale. All these people. They don't want a sailor. They don't care. They don't care about us. They don't. They do not care about us. Never will. And it's by design. It's by design. Cynthia Loomis. Nobody cares about some Cynthia. I don't care about any politician, whatever. Y'all are stuck because you're in a conundrum. You want to be down with the cool people. You want to be down with the people because the power is always in the hands of the people. You want to be down with the people, but you also want to suck off the bureaucrats, the status quo. So you stuck in a conundrum. That sucks to be y'all. Don't have me believe in any shit you got going on, because if you were sick of the status quo, you'd remove yourself from the status quo. Stop pretending. That's what these people do. They pretend and have us, victimized by falling into their traps, believing into the lies they talk about, and supporting it through our taxes and supporting it through our donations. Huh? And then we keep going back like, thank you, master. May I have another? While they flog us in the cheeks. Nah. The hell with all them, man. I don't care about none of them, man. No crypto, nothing. I saw something Wales only posted that he saw a commercial for USDC. There's a commercial out he said he saw for USDC. A commercial. Huh? That's not a win. That's not a win. Decentralized, so you're gonna have something appear on a centralized situation. USDC is already centralized. You know what I mean? Like this. Look what happened a couple weeks ago with the whole whatever computer IT shutdown that took place 2 Fridays ago. How crazy was that? How crazy was that to remind us of how vulnerable we still remain? How vulnerable we remain, yo. I don't care what they say of what caused it or whatever happens. We're still vulnerable. We couldn't stop it from happening. So how much power do we really have? Huh? All these monopoly holders, these people who just want to control everything. The centralized nonsense is crazy. Centralization, man. This is what we pay for. This is what we get. 2 Fridays ago, shit was shut down globally. Globally. It affected banks, right? It affected medical hospital, medical care, emergency services. Like what? Jobs, businesses, government, affairs, database. Like it was nothing. You saw the CEO. I saw a thing on Twitter about the CEO from some CrowdStrike thing, whatever. You saw how he was bumbling and fumbling? His words, he literally looked like he was crying. He couldn't even finish a sentence. He was under so much stress. Everybody falls victim to all this shit because of one central point of failure. One little thing happened, one little upgrade. They say some upgrade. They had to upgrade, and it shut everything down globally as far as anything, related to the network, Microsoft, whatever. They say Mac and Linux didn't get affected, but come on, man. Centralization. That's centralization for you. Bitcoin holders, top wallets have all the Bitcoin. Centralization. You think Trump cares about the people like that with having Bitcoin? No, he don't want that. He wanted and talks about it in a way where he doesn't even understand. He says he wants the United States to be a superpower of Bitcoin, like the super producer of it. You don't know what the hell you talking about, sir. These people don't got our back. But what do I know? Jay, everything in the building. Salute to you, bro. As above, I'm happy with the dips and sideways actions. I need more RH coins. The baby's crying. The price is down. All tokens are done. It's true. It's true. Crypto Bigfoot money. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What was I gonna say? I was gonna say something. Yeah, these people are crazy, man. Like this thing is not it's not to me it's not silent. Don't say, these people, this is not silent. It's the furthest thing from the truth. Once your vice tokens over, your quality of life is no good. Yeah, once your vice takes over, your quality of life. Yep. I have to agree, 100%. Tails. Got it, see? The good, the bad, and the glizzy. What's happening? Tails, you out of control. This is how you come into the chat. You out of control. This is what we doing, Tails. The good, the bad, and the glizzy. This is what. Tails. Why Tails? Why? The good, the bad, and the glizzy. Tails, man. What? Out of control. You out of control, bro. You out of control. Once you play the game of crypto long enough, you realize that trust is not part of the game. It's you. Talk about it. It's just wisdom, back-to-back wisdom, back-to-back wisdom that I'm hearing. It's just wisdom. I'm going to leave this up there for a little bit. Once you play the game of crypto long enough, you realize that trust is not part of the game. It's you versus everyone. Bruh. Oh. Crypto Gays Club. You didn't lie. You didn't lie. You didn't lie. Don't get scared, man. Yo, Tails, you came. Yo, you starting trouble. You're out of control right now. You're out of control. Okay? Don't get scammed, man. You out of control. You out of control right now. Alan, what's happening? Hope you're okay, man. Hope all is well. The gut very well. Yeah, the intuition very rarely lies. Very rarely lies. Y'all got me talking up a storm. I remember telling people on Don Charles' channel a few times, Just because people are Hexagon don't mean that they are good people. Another truth teller, right? We have criminals in our community and hide behind the Hexagon badge. You see, you guys, I gotta leave this up a little bit too. You see, it's stuff like this. Why? Oh my goodness. Like, you guys, yo, the truth is so powerful. The truth is so powerful, man. You gotta leave this right here for y'all. Because you didn't lie. I remember telling people on Child's channel a few times, just because people are Hexagon don't mean they are good people. We have criminals in our community and hide behind the Hexagon badge. Excuse me. That is timeless. That's timeless. That's timeless. That's going to be, that's applicable from now to as long as the internet exists. Yeah. Check says, one day soon, the market will decide that EHex is the shit again. Still the OG GOAT. All that build will be ready to join. Yo, I can't forget an old friend, man. That's how I feel, man. Like, you know, Hex to, you know, did this thing. I can't forget an old friend at all. If it wasn't for the OG Hex token, we wouldn't be here having this stream talking, y'all. You know, like, I can't forget an old friend, bro. Straight like that. What it did was crazy. Like, Hex is amazing, people. Like, folks still, they fade it, but have since modeled their principles and their values and own coins, right, after Richard. Whether it's learning how liquidity pool works, whether it's launching coins that have been audited, you know, or I've gone through a series of audits, whether it's launching coins that have no keys, no admin keys, code is immutable, even dealing with marketing. Like, y'all, a lot of people have modeled Richard's style and will never admit it. And that's on them. That's on them. But if it weren't for EHex, none of this, we wouldn't be talking about any of this. If it wasn't for EHex and the upgrades that took place on Ethereum, forcing people to spend more money emergency end staking or end staking, right? Allowing the Hex community members to feel the pressure from Vitalik and Vitalik's developers. If it wasn't for those things, we wouldn't be where we are today, as far as here. Can't forget. You know what I mean? Sound like some kind of RIP epilogue sermon. No, it's not, nothing like that. It's just, I think about, like, yo, how, right? Shit is weird. Like, RH said years ago, yo, he wants to see expensive Hex everywhere. Did he fuck up by saying something like that? Think about it. Did he fuck up? saying that? You want to see expensive hex everywhere. What does that mean? You want to see expensive hex on multiple chains, meaning everywhere, like different chains, huh? Oh, and then that controversy. I mean, that shit became so controversial. Nobody even want to talk about it anymore. And then you launched this chain. August, you say EHex, the market decided EHex ain't it no more. You say that August of 2023. And then February, March of this year, you said again, EHex is dead, the market decided. Like, so what happened to the, you want to see EHex, you want to see hex expensive? You know what I'm saying? Like that, like, this is the thing about Richard, that it's like folks, they use some things against him, and I could understand why. I really can. It's like, yo, son, sometimes you talk too much, bro. You say too much. It's not your fault, but you be tripping over your own words, and people will use shit against you. That's why I'm sure his lawyers was like, yo, RH, just shut the fuck up, bro. Don't stream, don't do nothing, because you're gonna say some shit. Because if we can identify certain issues, the lawyers, you know what I mean? So they're like, yo, chill. We not having it. RH, don't even talk. Write whatever you want to write. But when you speak, you have a tendency, even though you've been very super careful to avoid scrutiny, but you piss people off enough to where somebody dropped a dime on you, and now the SEC is after you. So don't say anything. That's how I see it. You know what I mean? Like, that's how I see it. Like, that's why I said before, like, even me, this includes me. You listen to someone talk for long enough, after a while, they start to reveal who they are. I've been blogging for 7 years. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know I've revealed a lot of who I am. And that, I'm no exception. But I'm not going back to the whole premise of what I talked about. This is like EHex. Dude said he wants to see expensive hex everywhere. And was that a mistake? I don't know. And that's annoying, right? That's kind of like, because those of us that were like, yo, we staking 55. So oh no, we migrate, but you're supposed to be talking about helping Ethereum chain. Like, Pulsechain was there to help. What are we doing? Pulsechain is there to assist, to help lessen the load off Ethereum and all this. But then it's like, yo, fuck Ethereum. Just, it's all about Pulse. Like, what? But meanwhile, folks staked 15 years. Literally maybe a lot of y'all didn't, which came to be true too. And that's, you can investigate that. A lot of these people didn't stake 15 years. They held liquid, which was another realization. I was like, yo, man, these people are so fraudulent. They're so phony, bro. They're so phony. It made you believe something that wasn't. But it's weird to be unstaking, or, emergency end staking a 15-year joint on Ethereum when 15 years hasn't passed yet, and just to jump on, like, you wrecking yourself. Like, nah, it's weird. That whole thing was weird. The whole missed me with that. That's why after a while, like, before I start to shift and get a little bit more like super critical on RH, I just say, later for all that, man, because I don't have a problem cooking RH. I don't. It's just that's me. I don't have a problem cooking them. But my opinions and my feelings don't mean shit on what the market's gonna do and how the tokens work. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have to separate him from the coins in a sense. You know, it took me a while to understand the power of centralization, even within this decentralized situation. Because we've seen other communities do the same thing. They modeled the whole OA. They modeled the OA with their own set of coins, with their own derivative tokens. They modeled the OA with their own derivative coins. That's what I mean by people who followed, right? Even now, folks have followed. They think they talk everything. When you hear it, how many times you hear now Hart's Law, Hart's Law, Hart's Law. But people are telling me that Pulsechain is silent, y'all. Like, I don't understand. Firefighter 82, firefighting 82. Careful on Twitter. Video floating around the community about an arbitrage DEX that will help grow your PulseX bags. Unfortunately, I got drained my ink bag after clicking the side. Oh shit, man. Oh man. Yo, yo, that's crazy that you went through that, man. After you click the site. Oh, careful on Twitter, folks. Let me read this all out. Careful on Twitter. There's a video floating around the community about an arbitrage DEX that will help grow your PulseX bags. And unfortunately, this gentleman got drained. His ink bag got drained after clicking the site. Stay safe. Man, I'm sorry to hear that, y'all. This is the wretched aspect of this clip. This is why the other night when I was going off, like, this is part of the reason, bro. There's so much corruption in this thing, bro. There's so much corruption, and I don't trust these fake status quo legacy, monsters to introduce, safeguards to keep us from getting wrecked. I don't trust these politicians, bro. I don't trust these regulatory bodies. They don't have our best interests in mind. That's what it makes it hard, y'all. Here, this is wild west for real. Damn. Twitter's trash, man. Straight up and down, trash. Sorry you went through that, man. Twitter's trash, man. You recover from your loss, bro. That's fucked up. Crypto Bigfoot says, when real estate crash? That's crazy. Said already happening, but wow. Y'all laughing too much, man. Y'all laugh. I don't, where's the jokes, man? Y'all laughing way too much. I don't understand. Y'all laugh left and right, laugh. All this laugh. What's funny? What we doing? I don't know. Man, Manta Ray Coon says, man, I want to buy some pulse coin, but this Richard cat kind of fruit. Yo, I hear you, man. I hear you. Yo, that's funny. Y'all out of control, man. Y'all out of control, man. Y'all are out of control, man. He said, I think I broke with the wonder. No, man, I'm good. No, what you dropped was real, man. Another, you and I think it was Crypto Gains Club. Y'all both were really sharing some truths, fire truths too, relevant. Yeah, for sure. Come in all forms, exactly, for sure. And I don't like them. I don't like either one of them. This minute your intuition says something, take heed. Take heed. Hey, don't forget what can be underburdened by what has been. There's hope yet. But yeah, for sure. For sure, there's hope, yeah, for EHex. Sure. One thing is, I'm not going to forget the gains. I'm not going to disrespect the gains it brought. And I'm not going to forget the fact that it still exists and pretend like it doesn't. Like, huh? It's one thing if liquidity was removed, right? Like there was no type of liquidity at all, then it'd be all a different thing. I don't know. It'd be a difference. I don't know, but I'm not gonna just dismiss EHex like that, yo. So Danny Amore, what's going on? What's going on? Tail 7. 100%. I was saying that applies to RH at time. All you had to do was not. Yo, that's facts. All you had to do was nothing. Oh, you didn't lie. You didn't lie. You didn't lie. Yeah, he's definitely human. Far from perfect. But Danny Amore laughing. What y'all laughing about? Y'all keep laughing. I'm not understanding. Yeah, peep that Bitcoin conference party where homegirl was squirting dudes with bread. Yeah, it's definitely in. It's definitely in. The bottom is in. The bottom is in, y'all. Yeah, Firefighting 82, man. That's crazy. What was the name of that desk? Yeah, I meant to ask that too. Like, what was the name of what is this guy doing, bruh? I'm not talking about this conference. I'm being distracted outside. I'm watching. Some people are weird in life, folks. Some people, look, I'm no exception, man. Some people, as I can say, do weird things. This guy pulling out like some dirt from the ground. I don't know, man. Yeah, sorry to hear that. Firefighting. What's the name of that Dex, if you don't mind sharing? To warn, because that's crazy. Yeah. It's the old got to have that condom wallet. Oh shit. Excuse my language. Exactly. It's a shit show. It's turned into a shit show, folks. What are they doing? Applauding the government for being like, bruh. Yo, did the lockdown turn everything upside down, man? I swear sometimes, like, I feel like this is like a simulation or something, man. Like, people lost their minds for real, man. 2017 wouldn't, like, I remember when I got in 2017, there was so many anarcholyptic type of people who had this anarchy, right? This rage against the machine type of perspective. How crypto is going against these central banks and government entities and all this and that, revolting against the machine, against the status quo, against the bureaucratic, tyrannical, oppressive nature of these financial legacy systems, right? I'm witnessing a bunch of group of people like crypto freedom fighters, hardcore. Like, this was, and even back then, BTC was having the contentious fork, Bitcoin SegWit versus Unlimited or Core, whatever it was. having that contentious fork. Like it was like a thing. Like people would, yo, it was beef. It was really like folks were fighting against each other, and everybody was fighting against the government. And now we got presidential nominees talking about Bitcoin to the moon. People crazy, bro. People crazy, bro. I'd rather him say Bitcoin is a scam than tell me Bitcoin is real talk. Yo, real talk. To be real, frank, and honest with you all, I'd rather have heard Trump say that Bitcoin is still trash. It's a scam. Don't buy it. The Federal Reserve dollar is the world reserve note. I'd rather him have said that, because I would know he'd been lying anyway and scooping it up. Now for him to have said, yo, Bitcoin to the moon, that's damn near a sell signal. That's damn near, if you have BTC, sell that motherfucker. Because this nigga talking about, oh, Bitcoin to them. Are you crazy? For some votes? Yo, if I would have sold. I would have sold that shit. Because like, yo, you just killed the momentum now. You talk about big, and you hear, and this breast milk, breast titty milk. These people stupid, bro. These people are dumb. It's not the same group of people from years before. This is not the same people. It's not the same. 7 years ago, that dude wouldn't have stepped foot on a stage, because he knew he would have been walked into a room of jeers and boos. People would have been, boo, fuck out of here, boo, Trump or no Trump. Just the fact that you represent the government, you represent, you know, the opposition for real. You got no love in this auditorium. Nobody here wants to see you, you know? And now it's all welcome, kumbaya, and Bitcoin to the moon. We're giving you the votes. Oh, bruh. Yo, that's crazy. Squirting breast milk, bruh. Out of control, bruh. Do spray titty milk, bruh? Mammary gland milk, bruh? Clown world for real, man. We listen, bro. When bull market, bro. That's all. Real bull. I just gotta be like, you know, Namyo Rengekyo, nah, you know, like, you know, pray to the DeFi, the creator, when bull. When blessings on the Pulsechain ecosystem, please, because these people lost their rabbit ass minds. Like, they lost their rabbit ass mind. They don't know shit about crypto no more. You got commercials. Wells only said there was a commercial for USDC now, and these niggas are getting squirted on with some breast milk in a Bitcoin conference that Trump talking about Bitcoin to the moon. Shit is crazy right now. It's not gonna work. This is nasty work. It's nasty work. We're not doing this. Creator, please, we're patiently waiting, but you know, patience is a virtue, and we're human, and motherfuckers are saying Pulsechain is silent. Can you believe that? Can you? I know you can't believe that. I know you can't believe it. I know. But that's what these imbeciles, these impatient cretins really believe, that Pulsechain is still silent, right? They got all this criticism for RH, and people who still want to believe in RH, they say we're crybaby plebs and we're broke. Can you just, right? The world is a stage, right? It's a circus. Okay, you have dog and pony show with a little bit of cows and some dolphins. Like, and maybe an elephant or two. Can rhinoceros? Time to wake up, not the same as being woke. Yeah, man. What's up, Coin Critic? To be that Cambodian. Them people are crazy, man. Them people are crazy, man. So I saw on Twitter what the title of your stream is about. Be Weezy is be Weezy. You just be starting trouble. Be Weezy. Why you like that, yo? Be Weezy. Why you like that, yo? Why you trying to start trouble, man? Just no one like the X-Files, but yeah. No. Yeah, man. That's when the exchanges delay my Bitcoin Cash airdrop after the fork. Yeah, exactly. Coinbase was acting funny style too. Funny style. And they still had to give it up after a few days, maybe like after a week. They, acting like, what's wrong with y'all? But that's the thing, the whole onboard third-party middleman stuff. Off board, off ramp, on ramp. Them centralized exchanges they piss me off, bro. We got a long way to go. Firefighter said, 82 says, don't recall the site or X account offhand, but got screenshots at work and can't look at the moment. I hear you. Man, that sucks. I hope you're able to recover from that, man. Like, that's messed up. Man. Like, this is the thing. Don't trust any link, any malicious link, nothing, bro. Like these people are wicked out here, man. Wicked, man. Crypto Games Club is dead. Skull and Bones. B Weezy says people were screaming at each other and having stutters. Man, people go, just go outside, bro. Like, I'm about to go outside right now. You know what I mean? Like, shortly, but it's raining. Raining is a blessing. Let me stop. Raining is a blessing. Why am I sucking my tail? I'm disrespectful, man. I'm not gonna disrespect you, creator. Rain as much as you see fit. I'm not gonna disrespect. Like, that's crazy. I just sucked my teeth after. I know. I'm so imperfect. I'm such a pleb. I get it. I'm not. I'm sorry. Don't worry, Crypto Wonder. At the Pulsechain top, KDP will squirt her Maddie was. All right, Alan, you are out of control, bruh. What is wrong? What happened, Alan? Alan, what's wrong with you, bro? Alan, what happened, man? You out of control. You read what you just said, right? Yo, I forgot about that lady, man. I forgot about that lady. Oh, man. These people, folks just came through and Alan, you out of control, Alan, and then and turn the video into an NFT. Hey, yo, Alan. Alan, you woke up like that today? Alan, what happened, man? Alan, you can't be doing that, man. Alan, you can't be doing that's wild. Alan, Oh, because you can see it happening. Yo, y'all out of control, man. Y'all out of control. Yo, appreciate y'all, man, for coming through. Never changed. The game did. Oh man, yeah, he never changed for real, man. He never changed, man. The game did. Yeah, let me drop a link real quick, man, before I bounce, man. You guys are out of control, man. I can't believe y'all. Yo, what's wrong with y'all today, man? And they want to try to tell me that the pulse chain is silent. They want to try to tell me the pulse chain is silent, yo. How? How's it silent, man? What are we talking about, man? Yeah, I dropped the link, so like maybe like 10 more joints, 10 more minutes. We see what it do. I appreciate that, Crypto Games Club. Always a pleasure chilling. Always a pleasure having y'all, man. Alan, you out of control. I ain't gonna say and some kangaroo milk. Like you out of pocket, bro. Yeah, he's yo, ain't gonna put the video in the NFT and do a sacrifice. Yo, wait a minute, yo, check this out, right? You see, it don't take much to make a lot of things happen, man. Sometimes less is more. Someone gonna mess around and run with your idea, Alan. See what I'm saying? You see? And they talk about we don't build. Hey, people out of control. They are out of control, man. Yo.
Yo, Mr. Crypto Wonder.
Well,
what's up, brother? How are you?
I'm great, man. You out of control, man.
Yo, listen, you know what? I appreciate you letting me on, by the way. I haven't been able to in the past, but I'm driving right now, and I'm feeling some type of way, and I'm listening to you, and I'm reading the chat, and there's this fire burning, and I'm just like, I gotta say something. We've been through it. We've been through it, Crypto Wonder. It really got to me when you were talking about working from the age of 8. Was it 8 or was it 12? That you said?
The what?
Oh, when 12, you started working as a kid? Yeah.
12 years old. Yeah, man.
Yeah, that at home, I come from a poor family, poor country. I mean, for God's sake. Anyway, that all started building up, as you're saying, and I'm just looking around, and all I see are people taking advantage of each other when they should be helping each other. Not saying they should, everything should be kumbaya, but you sure as shit, don't sit there and squat over someone's chest just for the hell of it, and that's what they're doing. And you trust these people. People trust them, and they give them their hard-earned money, and they're just getting swindled left and right.
Yeah.
And, it is what it is, and I hide behind comedy in order to say some truth. Sometimes it kind of comes out sideways.
You can see it happening, and you can see not only that, you was just kicking the truth, man. You kicking the truth, Alan. You kicking the truth, man.
Yeah, I mean, you have to. I mean, we're in a world, especially in crypto, where everything's a lie, everything's fugazi, everything's appearances. Nothing is real. Not even the code. The people are like, I'm holding the real thing. That ain't even real.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Oh man, like sometimes I want to get into that type of perspective. Like you opened a certain door that I'm ready to walk right in. I'm ready to walk through the door, and talk some shit. But
Yeah, I mean, I feel you on that. I mean, that's why I used to love hopping on, some of the channels where I could speak my mind.
Yeah.
And when I speak my mind, usually for those around me and for myself, because, I too have been burned. I too have seen how poorly people treat each other. And I thought it was going to be different coming into the hex space at the beginning, back in 2021, early 2021, and it kept me around. And I've just seen how all these so-called leaders and people who are building, they just come in, they grab what they need just to survive. They're gonna go away, and people's memories are short.
Man.
They're getting scammed today. They know the names. 6 months from now, when the price is higher, they're going to come back and, I'm going to do something good now, and people are going to forget it. They're going to do the whole damn thing all over again. And they're going to get swindled all over again. So I don't know if crypto just brings in the most desperate people, which are things that fucked up in the world that you're just going to let yourself, some internet person tell you, you got to do this, blah, 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 and you get ostracized and your life is over. Like, your real life is outside. Your real life is on the other side of this screen.
That's right. That's right.
That's your real life.
That's right.
And as close as I am with a lot of the people I've met, at the end, we're going to click this thing off and deal with your real problems and real people. Those people on the internet, they're not sending you money. They're not paying your bills. Right. They're not helping you through a divorce. They're not helping you through a bad day at work. They're not helping you with any of that. They're not helping you with your mental illness.
That's
They're not helping you with any of that shit. None of that. So, personally, I just take all the good, I analyze it, and I say, you know what, this is true. This is how it's applicable in real life. Anything outside of that is just fantasy. It's fun. This meeting of the minds is rare in this space. Everybody's against each other. So the only way that I see personally for any of this to be worthwhile is when truth is spoken.
Yeah.
And the ethos of crypto, what it's supposed to be truth in code. And people have taken that into, just because that represents whatever crypto, that person must be telling the truth. And that's not right.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
It ain't right. It ain't right. So the only way that I know how to fight back is by making fun of some of these people. And it is what it is.
Right. Well, Gary Gensler, man. You're going to have, you got to call.
Yeah. That's just wild. I mean, the degeneracy of these people getting sprayed with titty milk at a Bitcoin conference while the world is watching. The fucking world is watching Crypto Wonder. The whole world is watching.
Yo, where can I see that clip on Twitter? Because, I was watching ID stream. I was watching every single minute. I'm surprised that didn't go viral. What? What?
Be wheezy.
I would say I'm not surprised because, in order to be part of the elites, the institutions, you have to go to a ritual of humiliation. So I guess that's what it is for Bitcoiners. So
you're not wrong. You're not wrong. Yeah, but the whole world was watching. And I mean, how do you onboard someone? My girlfriend
was that on the same day Trump spoke too?
Did he?
Or was it a day before? That milk thing.
I don't know.
Because if it was on the day Trump spoke, man, that's a bad day to get all eyes on you, and that's what you
do.
Yeah, man. That's where we are in 2024, man.
The only person I recognized was this one long-haired dude that is part of Bitcoin Magazine that debated Richard and got humiliated.
Oh, really?
No, that's just wild. I mean, can you imagine? I got to tell my girlfriend's dad, like, oh yeah, you got to buy the Bitcoin ETF. Like, oh, all right, that's cool. Then you got that shit going on, dude.
Yeah.
How am I going to say an 80-year-old?
Right.
Like, no, it's normal. It's normal for these guys to just get sprayed with breast milk.
It's
part of the fun.
See, no, and it all relates, right? It's like we need to stop promoting the crypto space of just a land of degenerate meme coins. Because I'm sorry, but Wall Street, no matter how old or young Wall Street is, they're not going to look at us seriously if that's what we're promoting,
right?
At all. I don't care if people are getting rich off of that. At the end of the day, they want to go, okay, can I make money by safely putting it in here and not get screwed over, right?
Right.
That's what they care about the most, not, okay, they do 1,000x, let alone if they can even pull that 1,000x. But that's another discussion.
Yeah. Like, bro, we have a long way to go. We have a long way to go, man. Like, I maybe we'll move sideways like this for I don't know. I don't like predicting, so for I don't know, a little while. But in the meantime, we gotta go outside like your thing says under you, be Weezy, and like Alan said, live life, bro. Live life, like come on, man. If I did this every day, like 5-6 hours, I got problems, bro. 5, 6, 7 hours, I'm streaming every day, panels every day. I have problems. I'm inviting issues into my life. There's something not work. There's an imbalance, right? Like, because it's too much. What the like? Unless this was like maybe my source of income, my means, but I'm not doing this for that. Like, no, it's too much. It's too much. It's overkill. I'm not doing this, man. And this is not. I don't understand what people are missing. Like, emotional maturity is a thing, bro. Like, this thing is very fragile. Folks are super sensitive. Prices are down, and they hurt or whatever. But relax.
Hey, no, I was mentioning it in the comments, right? It's like it's not just our community. The ETH bros, bro, they are down bad, and they really just had the announcement and release of a lifetime with the ETFs, but they're still like, man, I think we'll only go as high up as 6K at the peak of the bull. I was like, damn, y'all too?
Right.
Yep.
I do get it. Like right now, the ETFs don't correlate exactly to buying up the liquidity, but still, like, damn, that's all you're thinking. You're getting beat the peak up, and then you're back to 1,000 in the bear.
Right.
Damn.
Yeah. Chill. Relax. 4 years ago, it was the 2020 election, and around this time, Michael Saylor was on the scene talking about he believes in Bitcoin. He was buying Bitcoin. 4 years later, now Donald Trump talking about Bitcoin to the moon.
No,
but
and Saylor, now Saylor's going, oh, there's more than just Bitcoin.
There's more than what?
That Saylor is not just only on Bitcoin. Now it's like, oh, Ethereum it's another option. So that whole
really
there is no second best. Yeah, he's changed his mind on that. Yeah.
See, but so towards the end of this year into next year is that opportune moment where if I need to see some golden horns, some golden bull horns start raging through these charts. I need to see that from like November of this year into September of next year. That's the prime, right? I need to see what I need to see. So I'm looking forward, still looking forward, right? Like, that's just because of what history has shown in my mind. History around the fall, after the boom, after the Bitcoin halving, every fall after the Bitcoin halving to like almost the next entire year, the following year is sweet. I mean, like, and better than the previous bull market. So get ready for like don't lose your shit now. Like, we can't be falling apart now over some titty milk. We're not doing that. can't do
Not
that.
even titty milk that led us to 100K Bitcoin. Nope.
Right. No,
man,
but
that's the state of the world though right now. I think most people they're looking at short-term stuff because they see all the bad stuff that's going on in the world right now. They're like, I gotta get mine now. And I think that's switched. I mean, as fast as society is moving, life is getting faster for a lot of people, and they're seeing all the things that they like coming to an end.
yes,
And they want it now. They don't want to wait 4 years because they don't think things aren't going to be around in 4 years.
that's right.
But that's obviously things will be fine.
That's right. That's right.
Catastrophizing thinking can get the best out of you.
Yeah. Yeah, imagine the balls that we have. We think that the world's coming to an end, like we have a say. Yo, man, the world's coming to an end. It's over. It's a wrap. Blah blah blah. You know, the egomaniac, narcissistic, mental deficiency that a person got to exist. Nobody, relax.
And
It's not doom and gloom.
And you, if you lived for a while, you've been hearing the end of the world stuff since before 2000.
Yeah. I've been in blackouts. Firemen had to carry me out, like walk me out, not carry me, but hold my hand out. I'm in the blackout over. Yeah, shit crazy, bro. As a kid, I'm barefoot walking outside in a blackout with a fireman. Yeah, all kinds of weird pandemonium, like weird stuff. And we here. We're chilling. And we're gonna continue to chill. Everybody's some doom and gloom. Nobody cares. So Pulsechain is not silent. What are y'all talking about?
12 years too. If you notice, 2012 was the same way. 2000. I don't know why
didn't
I'm in
notice
88, but now we're in 2024 and people are like, yeah, this is it.
88
in other ways. Yeah.
87 was a Black Monday, October 19th, where the stock market collapsed and people committed suicide and all that shit. I don't know. I don't remember 88, but maybe it was 88. I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm not good with.
We still have the kerosene lamps my mom bought in the year 2000 for Y2K.
Wow. Oh yeah. And with Y2K.
Yep.
Fraud.
It fall out of the sky.
Yeah.
Bank accounts are going to zero.
As soon as the clock strikes midnight,
Right.
planes fall.
Right. I thought I was doing something for Y2K. I was like, oh, finally, I can afford a bottle of Cristal. Yes. And I thought I was doing some shit. Yeah, man. I thought I was rich. I bought a 200 bottle of Cristal. And because I'm thinking it's it. It's over. Fucking ball drops and it's regular schmegular. And I'm like, this is it. Oh, man. I popped the bottle and it was nothing, man. I gave it away. I played myself.
I got kicked out of church.
I got
kicked out of church for that shit. I was young, but I was sitting in the back, and I was on the West Coast. And I'm telling my friends, I was like, they forgot about time zones, right? I was like, it's already midnight in New York City. Yo, one of the youth leaders heard that. He's like, what do you mean they took me to the back? I'm like, nah, we ain't playing that stuff. They kicked me out for 2 weeks as punishment. I was like, thank you. I mean, they were scared in that church. I mean, there was 500 people in there crying and dancing and singing. I mean, it affected people in so many different ways. And that's what you're seeing now today, too. I mean, in so many ways. People are just, their behavior is erratic and they're always in fear and wearing their masks and don't touch me here and don't say anything there. It's all messed up. So, as long people need leaders, man. They need men to lead.
Yeah.
So all the men listening to this right now, if you behave the way you're supposed to behave, things are going to be fine. People around you are going to feel confident. Like, oh, we got someone who knows what they're doing. And all you're doing is being a man. People forgot how to be a man. Women forgot how to be women. There's 50 different shades of women now, or whatever you want to call it. And there's 1,000 other for men. That shit used to be kept in the bedroom. It's you know what? You like something that's a little different? Fine. Keep it in your bedroom.
Right.
But that's taken over society. It's like, oh, everyone must accept the way that I do things. Everyone has to like bow and acknowledge it that it's normal. It's like, no, motherfucker, it's not fucking normal. And you're fucking up the youth that's coming up right now. They're
That's
confused too, because you're a dumbass who's like doesn't understand who you're supposed to be, are pushing it on to the next generation. So they come up and they're even further fucked up.
Yep.
Just be a man, do your thing, lead your family, do things the right way, and that's just gonna spread out through everything you do, including your crypto bags, including your work, your relationship with your woman or man, whatever you're doing nowadays.
Right.
You know, whatever. It's gonna be fine.
All right. 100%.
And for investing, period, it's got to be way more than fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Trillions of dollars are coming soon. Chill.
Yeah, I mean, they're gonna fix it. They have to fix it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you gentlemen, you. I don't know if you because I know I'm up there in age as far as Generation X, blah blah blah. Who cares? Nobody cares. But what you just shared, Alan, is like I'm seeing like you're not really updating your worldview, bro. Like, what do you mean? Like, men
Nah.
like, you're not updating your worldview, bro. You'll be like,
there's a difference. There's a difference. There's a difference between updating your worldview and accepting bullshit as the truth. That's two different things right there. I'm okay.
Mm-hmm.
Like, listen, I grew up in San Francisco, for God's sakes.
Right.
You know what I mean? You know where I'm headed with that.
Right.
You know exactly where I'm headed with that. I had bosses, I had friends, I had all sorts of people in my life that I care about the most, or a lot anyway at that time. Perfectly fine. You do you.
Right.
I don't care. That's what that. All right, fine. You like that? That's cool. You do you. Doesn't mean I have to like it, but I'm not going to go out there with a pitchfork and a torch out there and try and knock you down to a certain extent. Now, when your beliefs start encroaching into my life by force and jamming it down my throat at every possible turn, that's when I stand up and say, no, that's it. You do you over there. That's cool. Right. You come over here. This is my little piece of land in my life. You leave it the fuck alone. You don't get to change my mind to like something that you like. Period.
Gotcha.
You stay over there. It's called principles, and people don't fucking have them anymore.
Yeah, for sure.
And then and they try to belittle you. They're like, oh, I know you said it jokingly, but you got to have an open mind. This and that. Those people actually mean it. And having an open mind doesn't mean, let's all go suck a dick. That's not what that means. It just means you do you. That's fine. I'll leave it alone. I'll respect it to a certain extent. If I see something that's incorrect, like touching little kids, little bullshit like that, no, there are lines that shouldn't be crossed.
Yeah, man.
I had a really weird conversation the other day, and I'll share it with you guys. Talking about, and here's the other thing: religions. Everybody do your religions. Someone brought up the Prophet Muhammad, and I was like, "Then that guy was marrying like 9-year-olds and 14-year-olds." Yeah, but back then, I'm like, it doesn't fucking matter back then. It's still a 9-year-old or a 14-year-old. I was like, that's grown ass adults doing that. That's technically pedophilia. I was like, it doesn't absolve the act. It just explains why they did it at that time. And they're like, well, it's not technically that they were blah, blah. I'm like, no, they were. That's what they were. That's what they were doing. It was acceptable in their times, but that's still a fucking child. And in their mind, it didn't even categorize as something bad simply because it happened at a certain time. I was like, so you're okay with them having done that? They're like, yeah, 100%. I was like, really? You're okay with that? So those are your principles that just because it was then, it was okay to do, and it shouldn't be called what it was. But if you do it today, it's bad because now we have a different term for it. So I was like, where are your principles in any of this? I was like, if someone kills someone 1,000 years ago just because it was acceptable, still fucking murder.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't mean in today's world, like, none of that changes. So people they can't make that distinction. They excuse bad behavior, and it shows.
Yeah.
Because they don't want their, foundations made out of mud to come crumbling down because they have nothing to stand on.
That's right.
They're weak.
Yep.
People are weak.
Yep.
That's why I said men need to be men. Women need to be women. And being a woman doesn't mean that you're a weakling and you depend on a man all the time.
That's right.
Some of the strongest people I know are women.
Facts. Shay. Yep.
So people got to look inside. When they tell you to look left and look right and up and down, you still can't figure shit out. That's when you start looking inside, and that's when you're going to find the truth.
That's right.
Because it starts with you every single time.
Shay. Facts. Facts.
Nobody else.
Nobody else. Nobody else. And that's a sentiment that has been ringing so true these last 15 months in this crypto thing, man. Like, you after a while, man, you're like, wherever you're looking, you're not gonna find whatever you thought you could find, or whatever you're looking for. You now have to go within and say, man, forget it. I can't trust nobody here. I'm just gonna trust myself. Like, whatever I decide to do, and be good with that, because these people revealed who they are. And bruh, I thought folks were different, Alan. I thought people were different. When I came in 21, I thought folks were different, and I was proven wrong. And that's okay. That's okay. They taught me what I needed to learn to this day. Like,
that's it. Yeah, because I love history. I love history, and you hit on a fantastic point. We did learn, right, from these people, and we learned from people in history that have done some abysmal shit to a lot of other people. But there's some things that you learn from them. Yeah, and I definitely learned from a lot of the hexagons in this space tremendously. Mm-hmm. And I got what I needed.
Mm-hmm. From top to bottom, like from RH on down to the newest on board, whatever, the newest crypto participant, whatever that means, right? Like, from top to bottom, man, good, bad, or indifferent. But what I'm gonna share this. What I've learned here is not different in any other community either. This what's been going on here this last 15 months, bro, has been going on since I got into this crypto shit. It's a different chain, maybe different players, different coins, same practices, same stuff, bro. And it got to a point for me where I'm like, I have to really close my willingness to give people a benefit of the doubt. Like, I don't know, because when you look at the truth and you're seeing it stare at you in the face and you deny it, and something go wrong, who you gotta blame? It's just you. Because I don't know, man. I don't know. This is
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I mean, there's the truth, right, at its core, and that's what that pisses off a lot of my friends, pisses off my girlfriend all the time too.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm like, is that truthful? Is that the truth? Are we reading a lie? Like, I try to, and I have it on my Twitter profile as my little description. It says time is truth. So I allow time to go on, right? As I perceive it, and over time I get to discover all these truths, and it's ever evolving. Just like what I thought, was true when I first came into the community about crypto, got shattered by what I found in this community. Absolutely shattered. Like, oh man, I've been looking at all this wrong.
Yeah.
Oh man. And then time passed, And I'm like, all right, maybe half of that stuff was right. And now I'm finding out new truths because of their behaviors and the way that they behave and how crypto truly moves and how the financial markets actually move and what it means. And it gave it meaning to me. What does crypto mean to me? And I'm able to hold on to that. But it is ever evolving. Ever evolving every single day. For every video that I watch, for every transaction that happens on chain, to every reaction, to every law passed regarding crypto, more things are revealed. And the things that survive the way they're intended to survive is what I consider true in crypto. And so far, other than the price action, Hex has survived in my eyes, and it's functioning the way it's supposed to function.
That's right.
The dysfunctional part of it are the people who hold it.
That's right. The
individuals. Those are the ones that are not. That's where all the lies are, right? I'm staking 5555. No, you're not.
Right.
You're just dumping on the way up.
Exactly.
Just say, you know what? Don't say anything.
That's right.
Don't perjure yourself.
Right.
Why would you do that? And they do it because they can do it anonymously on the internet. It's tempting. I'm not going to say I haven't been tempted in doing something like that. I didn't act on it.
Right. That's the realization that I started talking about, that you just mentioned, that they've been dumping on the way up. Like instead of doing what they've been preaching, which is 55-55, like cuatro cinco and all these terms. You and I didn't come up with it. That was something we walked into the space hearing. Cuatro cinco, and then the vernacular sound cuatro cinco, not cuatro cinco. Like it sound crazy, bro. Like, but it's from y'all. Like you guys did and then you were lying the whole time. You held liquid bags.
Yep.
Like weird, but
it was on chain. Crypto Wonder. It was on chain.
Yeah.
You could see it, and I don't know why so many of us, including myself at the beginning, fell for it. Maybe the information wasn't in front of me, but it is now. Yeah. There are websites that you can go ahead and track the percentage of stakers and the length of this.
Yeah.
And people would just want to hear what they want to hear and not look at the actual facts. You can see that. Well, I think for EHex, it's less than 7% or less than 8% stake of all the holders right now.
Are you serious?
Yeah. It's insane. Less than 8%. Who was it? I think either Crypto Khalil, I think, is the one that posted that.
Yo.
But if you're looking at the number, even at its height, I think it was 14% of Hex holders were staked. At the height of 5555, cuatro cinquos, 14%. That means 14 out of 100 people did what they were supposed to, and that doesn't tell me how long they did it for. That could be a day. That could be a week worth of stakes.
Oh.
And even smaller percentage of people are out 5555. And that could be one person using multiple wallets, inflating that number.
Wow.
So when looking for the truth, you got to look at the numbers. The math never lies. The information is there. It's your willingness to accept the hard facts of what it is. And maybe then people can figure out how to properly go about filling their bags and what their personal expectation should be from that.
Alan, you just dropped another bombshell. Now, thank you for the content. Thank you for the content that is going to come for the next few days or the next time I stream. You just dropped, oh my God. You just dropped. Thank you, Alan.
Yeah, no, thank you for putting the platform up, brother, and giving me a voice.
14%.
I think it's important. I think it's very important what you do. Even if it's a side thing for you, I think it's important for people to be heard and for your words to resonate with other people that are feeling the same. Because I bet you there's a grand majority of people who feel the same way. They just haven't heard you.
You just haven't heard, right?
Yeah. Because
14%, Alan, 14, and that's not even, and that's not even including 55, which is smaller.
Right. Now, I could be wrong, but I'm fairly certain hearing 14% at the height.
At the height
of Hex, 14%. And the sales pitch at that point was like, imagine if 50% of people were staked.
Yeah, right.
If we just did 55 cents or 50 cents with 14% people staked, oh my God, the future looks bright. I recognize a sales pitch when I hear one, and I was blind to it. I don't know why. I work in sales. I work as a real estate agent.
Yeah. Okay.
You know what I mean? Now, don't get me wrong. I don't sit there and try to sell people things, because the way that we do things at my office, and thank God that my broker is a very good person in general, a good businessman. But we don't overpromise or sell anything to anyone. If somebody wants something, they're going to tell me, and I'm going to help them get it, and that's it. I'm not sitting there like, oh yeah, it's a beautiful house and the thing's falling apart. Right. I'm not that kind of person. So that's why I bring up the fact that I was being sold something that was literally there for me to see, and I chose to see the brighter side of things, the possibilities of it. I'm like, oh great, I was hopeful, because so much truth was dropped upon me so fast, and so much knowledge. The amount of confidence I gained in my personal life by watching Richard Hart videos, those first like 5 months, was incredible.
Okay.
Just about everything that I did, I was confident, like, oh, that guy broke that guy down with facts and truth. And I was having conversations with people just destroying them. So I had a false sense of confidence going into it. And I hear these people, oh, they must know what they're doing. I'm going out 5.
Right.
I threw 30 racks at the top of Hex.
Wow.
Imagine what 30 racks gets me now in Hex.
Wow.
And I staked that shit.
Yeah.
And then Pulsechain comes along, and then I grabbed a few extra racks. I was like, I'm going to buy Hex, and thank God I did that.
Yeah.
And then I sacrificed the Hex.
Yeah.
But people really got to stop listening to other people when it comes to this stuff.
Yeah.
You can listen to them. You can listen to them. Doesn't mean you need to act just like they're telling you to act.
That's right.
You got to look at the numbers. Literally, the things that people have said repeatedly in this community, do your own research.
Yeah, literally have to do that.
You literally have to do that. And we're like, well, I don't know where to start. Look at the numbers. What are they telling you?
The numbers.
Well, factualize what they're saying to you. And if you can't, something's up.
You just fired me up. You just fired me up, Alan. Alan, you just fired me. Like, whatever 0.09% trust I had just got diminished. Take out another zero, a couple more zeros out that, man. Like, it's sacrifice level type trust I got, bro. Like,
yeah, well, that's the thing, right? You trust people are putting their trust in the wrong place. That's what I was putting my trust in other people, what they were saying. I have to put the trust in me. Do I trust myself enough to get my hard-earned money and put it into this code and know that it's the right decision or a good decision? I don't know that half the time.
The acquisition you made of the Hex, the first one that you just mentioned, you don't have to say it again.
Yeah.
Did you throw it out 15 years?
Yeah, like everybody else. Like every noob out there. Yep. I onboarded this one kid from Canada, and I feel so bad. I was like, this is better than Bitcoin. I was telling him, I told him the whole thing. I was like, that thing's, dude, you're going to be able to send your kids to college in 5 years. Just stake that thing for 5 years. Now, he got destroyed in other places in crypto, so he's not holding it up against me.
Okay.
But my actions, my inaccurate depiction of what I was doing and selling to him, you know, luckily didn't hurt him that bad. But he definitely threw some money in there.
Yeah.
And you know, I tell him like, I'm sorry, brother. You know, I'm staying with it because I'm hoping that this works out in the time frame that I set out for myself.
Mm-hmm.
Like you had a shorter time frame. I'm hoping that by the time my thing comes up 11, 12 years from now, you know, speaking from today's date, you know, it'll be fine then. I was like, at this point, right now, I've had to make shorter term plays that I'm hoping for.
Right.
So I had to adjust. So there's the answer to that. I do change my point, update my worldview. I had to.
Right.
I had to.
Yo.
Yeah, it's a wild ride. It's a wild ride.
It is.
Yeah, Moondog's on fire in the chat.
I
can't take it on my phone all that good. But,
I see Moondog's on fire. Moondog is very verbose with the. I see you salute to Moondog, but Alan, because I could relate. There was one guy that I onboarded. I was talking so much shit. Like you couldn't tell me nothing bad about Hex back in 21. I'm pumped. Sacrifice phases. Everything was like, you know, happening. Everything pumping. Yeah. On the way, it was in August. On the way to Hex reaching its all-time high. And I got this guy. You know, he without saying too much, you know, after talking to him, he was like, all right, he took a chance and he put a nice chunk, and now it's like, you know, he says he remains sort of like he has conviction, he's committed like I am, but I feel like crap because I'm like, damn, man, this doesn't even, you know, it's like if he wasn't mature enough, he would probably blame me for his value being down 95%. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I don't want drama with people, you know what I mean? And, you know, it's, oh, man.
Yeah, I'm realistic with people who I try to onboard.
Yeah, man.
I'm realistic. I was like, you know what? Buy it at the low, sell it at the high. If you think that going out 15 years is a good thing for you, throw $100, $200 into it. If the predictions are right, you're going to be filthy rich in 15 years.
Yeah.
Like, you know, do that. And then I teach them how to exit a position through liquidity pools. And it's like, okay, you know, you don't want to, it's like if you're buying a lot, because there are some people that I know that, you know, when they buy, they buy a lot, and they have.
Yeah.
You know, in the six figures. And I feel guilty telling them, like, all right, you sure you want to take this chance? Like, this is a whole new concept right here. So, like, hey, you got to risk the money. I'm like, all right, fine. Then I teach them. I tell them, hey, this is how you do it. We have the tools to do it. This is how you're going to do it. And you're going to minimize your slippage, blah, 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 blah. All the good stuff. And I was like, it's up to you whether you do it that way, or you're just going to one click and get the heck out and call it a day. I was like, it's up to you. Like, doesn't mean everybody else is going to do it. Just means that that's the right way to do it. And the more people that know how to do something like that or are willing to, the better things might be overall for the smaller players. You know?
Yeah, man.
And that affects the big players too.
I see Thoughts Child in the building. What's up, Thoughts?
Yo, Thoughts Child, Rock Wilder.
Yeah, man.
My man, Rock, man.
Yeah, Thoughts is. There's only one Thoughts in the world, man. Yo, man, but yo, you dropped some information. Now thank you, Alan, because when this stream ends, I got some stuff to work with for I was already gonna plan on some topics I was gonna do on my future streams, but some of this stuff really I gotta put out there only for reference purposes too, like only for reference reference purposes, like for people where they find this, they could look back and see that everything was in the echo chamber and Pulsechain and Hex. You know what I'm saying? We weren't all, you know, cultish, you know, buying into this brainwashed idea. It wasn't like that, man. It's just nothing but realism, fair, try to be as balanced as possible, and maybe even polarized. And because I Richard Hart gets on my nerves on a regular, you know what I'm saying? But I gotta separate him from the projects, but at the same time, certain things, he has so much power, he could issue a tweet and EHex goes to shit. You know what I mean? Like, so it's like it's a balance. It's a lot that we dealing with, bro. Like, and it's a lot. And so I document these things just for whatever, you know, like what you shared, man, like fake phony people, man. Fake phony people, bro.
That's it. Yeah. Yeah. And people want to blame the token. It's not the token.
Yeah.
The token's fine. It's operating. I mean, when Richard says that stuff, it's operating the way it's intended to. It's operating the way it's intended to. We're not operating the way that we're supposed to.
Yeah. We're not. We're not.
Yeah. Yeah. I can't wait for your next stream. That should be fun.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. I'm about to. I just see a back and forth with Thoughts and Moon. Like, I'm like, oh man, you guys, man, we could. I hope, you know what I'm saying, like, it's not like drama in the chat, y'all, you know, I don't understand what's going on. I just try to jump up, especially when I saw Alan, but the laptop was in charge and I gave it shut down second time. This is support in the chat. It's all good. Guys, I'm about to bounce, man. Salute to y'all. Thank you for coming through, Alan. And
yeah, appreciate you having me on, brother.
You know what I'm saying? And we'll do this again. Take care, everybody.
Peace.